I salute the supreme consciousness within you with all the divine charm of my mind and with all the love and cordiality of my heart. Salutation to the ancestors, salutation to the God-like sages who have broadened the path of humanity. We are into a new year. It is 2024, and mostly we made our wish. Some of us made our wish last year, and during this very January, we just will go and visit what our wish and our wants were, whether we've been able to accomplish all or whether we've been able to accomplish some. Then we recollect ourselves to see why the others didn't manifest. It is good to have a target. It is good to wish for something. Everything that you see in this very planet Earth first existed as a thought. It was in somebody's mind before it came to reality. So when you don't really think of something, nothing will exist in your life. Therefore, it is good that we all aim at something. We all try to sort of program our mind well to attract good things. Mostly the mediator, which is the mind, we leave it and we tackle the body and the spirit. But it is the mediator that brings things from the up to this physical world, and that brings things from this physical world into the spiritual world. But we try to leave the mind untrained, and that is what has made most of us lose. Sometimes we will not be willing to lose, but we will lose because the seed of success is not in us. When you don't train your mind well, you lose. You can be so powerful. We have seen people who are very powerful, but they lack so many things physically. We have seen people who are physically wealthy, but spiritually they have lost so many things. So it is good to train your mind, and that is what we'll be teaching this year, how to be mentally elevated. Mostly people neglect it, but for me, I'm going to teach you, and we're going to learn how to elevate yourself, how to elevate your mind. You see, when you want something, you want success, you want wealth, you want health, you must live the spirit of health, the spirit of wealth, the spirit of success until it becomes yours by right. Then nobody will take it away from you. That is what people have really lived up to, and you will see that they manifest it more easily and rapidly than those who will call themselves spiritual. So it is the mind that mediates and that brings things than the spirit and the physical. So let us learn how to train our minds. Now we are into a new year, and last year we taught how you should cleanse yourself, cleanse your clothing, cleanse your dwellings, how you should thank the beings of light, the ascended masters, the spiritual ministers, the archangels, the healing angels, what to do, and some rituals that you should do, and sometimes some thanksgiving that should be done. When you Google my other videos, you find all those things there. And when you recall yourself, you will see where you are lacking physically, emotionally, spiritually, and then you recollect yourself. As we enter into a new year, we first must thank the Supreme Being, and then you thank your soul, and then you feed your soul with a fasting, feast, sometimes fruits, and whatever means that you have that could help you feed the soul. It is very important. You thank the ancestors and feed the ancestors. You thank the beings of light, the ascended masters, the spiritual ministers, the archangels, the healing angels in our homes, our mother's homes, our father's home. We thank them and feed them accordingly, because we all have different ways and means of feeding the beings that they accept. So you have to do that as well. Then come to cleansing. As you get into a new year, we have New Year's, the astrological New Year, the almanac New Year. The Chinese have their own New Year. The Evers have 13 months. They have the New Year and so on. So every New Year is a new year. All it means is that something has ended and something is beginning. And when you are beginning something, you have to begin, you have to recollect yourself. And whatever mistakes that you've done during the past, you correct them and move accordingly, so that you don't drop, you don't come down, you don't fail anymore any longer. So that is why you have to do cleansing as well. Physical, emotional, and spiritual cleansing as well. You use herbs because you have to cleanse your mind. Your mind that is always thinking, you have to cleanse it. Your physical body, you have to cleanse it of all negative psychic impressions, negative vibrations, negative entities, and disease energies. The body must be free. So while you enter into this new year, you come for divination, you come for cleansing. Then I will do the divination for you and do the cleansing and appropriately instruct you on what to do and how to do it. And also, when there are some ailments, hidden sicknesses, hidden diseases, I'm able to also help you eradicate it in your physical, your emotional, and your mental, and your spiritual bodies. Because there are some sicknesses which are mental, some sicknesses are emotional, some sicknesses are physical. When you come, address it appropriately and get a cure for it. Now, you must also cleanse your homes. Your homes must also be cleansed with herbs, with incenses, with prayers, with holy waters, and so on. When you call, I'll be able to instruct you on what to do. There are times that certain incenses are not good at certain places. There are times that when you use certain incenses, it attracts more vibrations and it cleanses you faster than the other. So when you call, the where you are depends. There are times that you have to use the jaw stick. There are times that you have to use the powdered incense. There are times that you have to use the stick incense and so on. So it depends. When you call, I will be able to tell you what to do and when to do it. Now, after cleansing your rooms, you need to cleanse your clothing as well. Your utensils must all be cleansed. Your cooking utensils. There are tribes who every year changes their utensils. They also have their own belief. They change their cooking utensils every year. There are some who changes it every 5 years, whether it is faulty, it is spoiled, whatever. They have years that when that year reaches, they change everything because they want everything anew, including their clothing. But some does not have that belief to change clothing. So what you do is that you cleanse your clothing. You cleanse them with perfumes, with herbs, with whatever. You cleanse your clothing as well. You also try to help your children, and everybody in the house must all be cleansed. Sometimes the adults cleanse themselves and leave the children. Sometimes people in the house, some cleanse themselves and leave the others. But you see that when we do it in unison, we do it together, we cleanse everything. There are times that we use this color to cleanse. So it depends on the maturity. Your maturity will determine what you have to use. So when you call, I will tell you what to do and how to do the cleansing appropriately so that it will benefit you. There are times that people say that they have done all they could, but yet they have not, or they get little result. Yes, wherever you are and your star and the family you're coming from and even the country that you are living in and the entities that governs where you are, they must all be checked so that you give them the appropriate incenses, the appropriate food, the appropriate enchantment, the appropriate appellation and so on, for them to also help you grow. So when you call me, I will do the divination and then get into the root of the matter so that you will be able to have success. Everything, when you are doing it blindly, you fail 90%. When you are doing it blindly, you fail 90%. But when you have the prior knowledge of what you are going to do or what you are doing, you never fail because you added 1 plus 1 and the result is 2 for sure. Wherever you are, when you call, I call upon the beings of light and they speak to you direct. When you come to my abode, you hear them talk to you. When you want to even see them at the right time, they will reveal themselves to you physically for you to see that it is not anything fishy and it is not lies. And they will go into wherever you send them. Wherever you send them in this world, they are capable of going and they are able to go there and bring any information to you. So call me, we do the divination, we do the projection, and we call the beings of light, and they descend and they talk to you. They talk to you in any language that you prefer to speak. They can really speak that language, and then wherever you want to send them. Necromancy, when people are dead, you want to tap some information from them, you can call me and I will do it for you. There are times that people are taking something from you. Sometimes it could be your wife, it could be your children, it could be your job, it could be your land. The thing belongs to you, but somebody is using an upper hand to take it from you. When you call me, you summon the person to the thunder god, and for sure you will get the God of justice and other gods that surround him will do it for you, and you will get whatever you want. It is painful for somebody to take something that belongs to you from you. It is very painful. Sometimes they take your wife and misplace your children. Sometimes they take your job and misplace your whole family. Sometimes they take your land and make you homeless. They don't care, they don't bother. But when you have the little one person and someone takes it from you, if you will have to kill the person to collect whatever belongs to you, do it. That is when you can live peacefully on this planet. Don't let somebody take something that belongs to you and say that, oh, it is nothing, it is nothing. It is something. When it takes 1 from you and you shut up, he will take 2 from you. Others will take 4 from you. Others will take 10 from you. And before you see, your life and that of your family is in rain. So do not let anybody take anything that belongs to you from you. It could be your land, it could be your job, it could be anything. Be it small or big. When you come to my abode, I call upon the beings of light, I call upon the thunder god, the god of justice, and some other gods. They will all intervene for you. And it's a sure guarantee that you're going to have results. And moreover too, there are diseases that are cured, the eye problems. See that most of us have eye problems when you get about 40 years. You can't see far, you can't read well, Most of us have ear problems. When it comes to me, I'm able to cure those ear problems. Sometimes asthma, chest problems when it comes to me. Sometimes your groin, your reproductive organ, anything that has to do with your reproductive organ. When you call me, I will do the divination. You see, mostly when the divination is done before the cure, it is cured easily because we see where it is coming from. When it is emotional, we cure the emotional aspect of it and cure the physical aspect of it. When it is spiritual, we eliminate the spiritual aspect, the entity that has been the spell that is cast. We just have to nullify the spell, and then I nullify the spell, and then I do whatever I have to do for you. And it is good that we use the appropriate angels to tackle the problem, and that is what I do. I use the appropriate entities, the appropriate beings to tackle the problem, so that you don't get negative result after, so that you don't pay anything, because there are times that people will do it for you and then you have to come back to pay. They give you 1 CD for Koko, they do it for you now and you have to pay later. But for me, I use the beings of light, the ascended masters, the spiritual ministers, the archangels, and the angels around you that the Supreme Being has assigned to help you till you die. That is those entities that I use, and you don't get any problem. Thank you very much. This is Mystery Professionals Healing Center, located at Ojubi, where the welfare of humanity is our goal. Thank you very much. Try to really cleanse yourself. Cleanse yourself entirely. Make yourself holy. Make yourself magnetic. Make yourself channel to the appropriate things that you desire. It is knowledge that will make you go. So really train the mind, not your spirit. Train your mind. When you train your mind can easily attract anything from the spirit, and your body can really sense what it wants through the mind for it to be attracted to you. So it is better we train the mind. When I say these things, people think that you have to be spiritually elevated, but I will say that anybody who is mentally firm rules the spirits. And nobody also can do something physically without the assistance of the spirit. And it is the mind that is the mediator. So let us train our mediator. This is bitter leaf. It is commonly known in Africa. It is called bitter leaf. And you see that nature does not want you to travel far to get help. Nature has made it that every help that we need, physical, emotional, spiritual, there are helps around us to help us. If you don't know, you don't know. This bitter leaf is a very powerful help for cleansing physically and spiritually, emotionally. So what you do with it, you just have to blend it, drain the water, add little salt to it. You can drink it. It will cleanse you physically. You can put it into your bath water. It cleanses you. It cleanses your aura and boosts your aura. You can also even use it to rub all over your body before you sleep. You can also sprinkle some in your home. It cleanses. So this is a very powerful cleanser, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And it is very common all around Africa. So use this well, herb alone to cleanse. It doesn't need any other plenty herbs. These herbs alone is powerful. The aura of the herb is wider than that of humans. So it's when you use it, it cleanses you, especially when you add little salt to it. You can drink it. You can put it into your bath water, you can rub it, you can add a little perfume to it. whatever you want to do with it, when it touches your body, it helps you, and physically also it boosts your immune system. So try to use bitter leaf as often as possible to have physical, emotional, and spiritual progress. Thank you.